Junkie Nation, Gorgeous Georgia goes checking in again. Gonna talk to Paddy Pimblett, UFC lightweight. First time as a lightweight. We talked to you like 10 years ago when you were doing your thing at Cage Warriors. Why have you grown, man?
Yeah, it has. It's gone to a new stratosphere, hasn't it?
For sure. Did you envision it back then?
Yeah.
That it could be this?
Yeah.
For real though?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be like this. I always said it ended up being like this, and I wasn't wrong, and we're only just getting started.
About a year ago, when Tom Aspinall and Leon Edwards were both champs, your manager, Graham Boylan, told us Paddy's bigger than them. Do you think you're still holding that status even though you're not champ? Are you that immense over there in the UK?
Yeah, if it comes to like social media and stuff like that, then yeah, probably am, like things like that. Obviously, Tom's the champ lad, so I'm not going to disrespect him, but in a like sense of people want to see me and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, and so my question is, if you start wearing gold around your belt, do you reach Conor McGregor status? Can you even pass him up?
I don't know if anyone will ever reach Conor McGregor status, but yeah, I can get to that level.
That's amazing. Have you rewatched the Chandler fight? And if so, what were you the most impressed about your own performance?
Yeah, I really liked the Chandler fight. My favourite performance ever, but my favourite thing about it's probably me striking, keeping me range, sticking to the game plan. Like everyone knows how good of a grappler I am, so to come in and outstrike him like that when everyone he's fought before, Poirier, Gagey, Oliveira, he's rocked every one of them.
That ground and pound has become vicious now. I mean, I know you look for the subs, but the ground and pound is really, really impressive. Who helped you turn the corner and start elbow and mashing the way you
Obviously, when you get to this level, it's hard to find submissions on people because they're so good. So you've got to get a way to break through it. And I just love these 12 to 6 elbows, lad. I'm gonna smash someone's skull in with one of them.
Some of these big names, like even Makhachev, who left, there's still Ilia Topuria, some of the bigger names. You feel like you're just gonna fight them all eventually at some point in your career?
Yeah, I think obviously more of the rankings you climb, the more known and higher level people you fight. So I think I'm gonna end up fighting them all eventually. But I'll never say no to a fight. Whoever is on the contract and it gets put in front of me, I'm signing.
This is one of the biggest weeks for our sport. Next year, this time, what are we talking about when we talk about Paddy Pimblett?
Hopefully talking around me with the belt around my waist. That's what I want by this time next year, definitely.
Are you one of the guys that wants to kind of establish a legacy in your division, or would you like to kind of move up eventually, try and do 2 belts?
I'd want to eventually go for 2 belts, but I want to get a legacy in my own division. I'd like to defend the belt 2 or 3 times and then go for the welterweight belt.
I heard you say you want to fight in Abu Dhabi when you were on the other side of the X.
Yeah.
But ideally, where would you want to fight for the title and against who? Does it matter, or is there someone that you got a bullseye coming after that?
Doesn't matter. I'm always coming after the champ. So whoever wins tomorrow night, that's who I'm going after. Like that's what you've got to be prepared for, to fight the champ. So I'm not concerned about anything. Just whatever fight I get offered, I'll take that fight, and then I'll be coming for the title.
And you're fully confident you can beat either one of those guys.
Yeah.
You're already at that level.
Yeah, beat any of them. I don't care who wins or who's in front of me, I'll beat them.
Who's your favorite fighter of all time and now? Curious.
Favorite fighter of all times, Big Nog.
Oh, nice. Some kind of left field.
I love Nagana.
Did you track him from the Pride days?
Yeah, Pride and into the UFC, you know what I mean? Just had and he had no quit in him, lad. He had heart like no one else I've ever seen.
Wow. That's a great one, actually.
So yeah.
Now who's your current, aside from yourself?
Probably have to say like Tom Aspinall.
Nice.
But like I love Charles Oliveira, lad. Even though I want to fight him, I love Charles Oliveira. Kevin Holland is also a very cool dude. Sean Strickland. And I love watching Julian Erosa fight. He's never in a boring fight, lad. Every fight she's in. Every fight Julian's in, lad. He fucking puts it all on the line, lad, and comes in to have a fight.
You got any good stories from either the expo or outside the hotel? Bizarre fan interactions? Like I asked Brandon Marino, has a girl ever, he couldn't think of anything, has a girl ever making something boobs or just something crazy that we wouldn't expect?
I think it's weird when people ask you to hit them or choke them.
You comply?
No, I'm not hitting you, not choking you.
No choke, no hit, not even to the liver?
I'm not hitting a civilian. Like,
Calf kick?
no, you wouldn't be able to walk for a week.
I want to ask you a favor. We have this beautiful stadium here, Legion Stadium, but Dana White doesn't seem to want to do a stadium show. I can take that here, but a stadium show in England, you and Tom Aspinall, I think that would blow the roof off.
Yeah.
Well, can you guys do that? Do you ever envision?
I wish that's what I want. I want to bring the UFC to Anfield, Liverpool Stadium. Like, I know it'd sell out, and you would never have seen an atmosphere like it. Like, it'd be special. I think Dana, and I think that it takes away from the atmosphere of the stadium, but he's never been to Anfield.
Hell no.
He doesn't know what it'd be like.
Crawford and Canelo here soon.
Yeah.
And then a few years ago, I don't know if you saw, but it was Joshua against Klitschko.
Yeah.
90,000
I've seen it.
at Wembley.
Yeah. That, as I say, my dream is to fight at Anfield, and there'd be no atmosphere you've ever seen like it. Loads of Scousers, loads of English, all people from around the world, just absolutely going bananas. My walkout come on in Anfield, wow.
Have you thought about that? What you would walk out to,
Yeah.
all that stuff?
Yeah, I've
Is
I've
it
envisioned
Caroline
that.
or
No,
the
I hate Sweet Caroline.
Okay.
I hate that song.
So which one would be?
I'll never change my walkout song, but I probably have to play You'll Never Walk Alone before it and then put my song on.
That's sick. And that comes from a United fan. And
Yeah.
by the way, before you give me shit about being a United fan, I heard you say Barcelona over Real Madrid.
Any
Why
day.
are you even whispering their name? You should be in Liverpool all day, no?
No, but they said, what one would you rather watch? I'd well rather watch Barcelona.
I thought you'd say not Liverpool.
Don't mind Barcelona, you know what I mean? We beat them 4-0 the last time we played them and embarrassed them, so. But I fucking hate Real Madrid.
Do you know a lot of the Liverpool players? Like Mo Salah? Or...
I've met a couple of them, you know what I mean? I've never met Mo, but I've met Van Dijk, met Andy Robertson, met Curtis Jones, met Lev McAllister, and I speak to Brian Gravenberch every now and then. Like, most of our players are cool as fuck.
Paddy, when somebody gets in the sport, they kind of have this bucket list of ways they want to finish fights. How many of those have you hit? And what's left on that MMA bucket list? Is there one that's eluded you?
Yeah, I wanna knock someone clean out with a head kick. And I wanna put someone in the shadow realm with a head kick.
Barbosa and Adam? I mean, that's a,
No, yeah,
I don't know if you know Adam.
Oh yeah, like yeah, he is, but like one of them, yeah. I'd like to Gonzaga, Krokop, you know what I mean? One of them head,
Shit. That's all 2006.
head kick and absolutely put him to sleep, you know what I mean? Like, I want one of them. I'd love a sweet chin music as well, though, like a Shawn Michaels. Sweet chin music, wow, and shit.
Starting to like this guy a lot now, man.
I want another flying triangle. I want another flying triangle in the UFC. I want one in the UFC. You know what I mean? I've already got 3 on my record. I want another one.
Michael Chandler used to be our landlord. So we're rooting for him against you, to be honest.
Yeah, all good.
But I'm a Paddy Pimblett fan, man.
Yeah.
I like the way that you tie in soccer and that old school love that you gave to
football. It's football.
Yeah. Or football.
It's football.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I started watching MMA in like 2009, 2010, and I was one of them. I went back and watched loads of fights. You know what I mean? And like one of my favourite fights is Nogueira beating Bob Sapp. Like, he shouldn't have done that fight because he said after it that his body's never been the same. He shouldn't have done that fight, but the fact that he got through a round for fucking 10 minutes and then armbarred him was just, yeah, he's a G.
You're a G. Thanks for doing the interview. I hope you have a lot of fun here, and I hope you get the big fights that are coming your way.
Oh, they're coming, lads, they're coming.